Hey everybody, how you doing? It's John again. I apologize that you have to watch another one of my videos, but it's Thursday and we are hitting a pretty amazing mark in this process, which is we're knocking on the door of 500 follows, 500 likes, and since it is Thursday and that's an important day for us, we're 2 days out from the show. Wanted to talk with you real quick about something that's extremely important and maybe not thought about yet on the audience side of this, which are some of the safety precautions that we're taking. So, yesterday I was lucky enough to come across a couple of big packages of disinfectant wipes. And what I'm doing right now today, which is going to be a standard practice on Thursdays, is going to be coming in and cleaning very meticulously the gear that we have on stage. Right now, I'm working on sanitizing the hoops, drum mics, and mic stands and cables on a D-drum kit that we own that we're going to try to offer as standard practice for all of our shows. It belongs to Josh, the owner here at Codex. And we're in a fortunate position because since we have worked with Syndicate for so long, I know for a fact that this is a kit that, despite having played and continuing to play on a Slingerland kit that he's had for decades now, I think, Fitz likes this kit, and he likes the way it sounds. He likes the way it's set up. Uh, he enjoys its tones, and it's just one that we offer to him quite often when we do a show with them. The reason I point that out is because it allows us to come in ahead of time, have everything mic'd and rigged and set up, and more importantly, cleaned. I can go ahead and get this kit ready for him so that when he walks in on Saturday, and I will actually repeat this process Saturday earlier in the day before they get here, but I can go ahead and clean everything and have it ready for him to sit down, pull out his drumsticks, and just play. That's something that we've been trying to make standard for all of our artists, all of the participants, is giving them the option of not having to bring something into the building that changes the safety dynamic here. In a worst case scenario, we are allowing people to bring in their own gear, at least in terms, obviously they have to play their own instruments, but they can bring their own amps if need be. But in that situation, they do have to follow the same safety precautions that we're conducting right now. They have to sanitize everything as it comes into the building and before they use it. So, in terms of planning on our end, by doing this on Thursday, it allows us to go ahead and get everything sanitized, get everything disinfected, and then leave the gear untouched until Saturday, at which point we'll clean it again and once again leave it untouched until they arrive. There will not be another set of Codex employee hands on anything on stage. It's all patched in and mic'd and ready. Even to the degree that, as embarrassing as it may sound, I've worked with these guys long enough that part of the kind of sad minutia in my head is how tall Big's mic stand needs to be. So I can have that sitting there ready for him to walk up to a perfectly sanitized, completely clean space where he can just do what he needs to do without worrying about getting into any kind of uncomfortable situation. We will be taping off sections of the stage to make it clear, hey, you should remain in this zone. You can see that right now, well, you probably can't see it, but I can assure you that right now, maybe unbeknownst to him until Saturday or until he watches this, despite the fact that Fitz has recently gone back to setting up stage left, we're shoving him back here upstage center, and I feel pretty confident he's going to be okay with that. But one thing it does is it allows us to space the stage out so our artists aren't piled up on each other. They can play, get comfortable in their own space, and not feel like they're stacked on top of each other or getting too close. They will always be roughly 10 to 15 feet from me, and I am at a minimum 30 feet from anybody else on our crew, who are then in turn 30 feet from the next person. So that's something we're really focusing on, is maintaining a safe space here. We know that we're taking a certain risk just by coming in and doing this. And that weighs on us pretty heavily. But we're going through all of the actions that we can to make sure that it's safe, to make sure that it's clean and sanitary. And we'll continue to do that every time, diligently, even to the point of exhaustion. We'll repeat the same process on a weekly basis. So, just wanted to point that out. Like I said, we're about to hit 500 likes and follows on the page. I think we've got like 1,100 people who have already committed to watching the show on Saturday. And that's absolutely amazing. I'm repeatedly just kind of in awe of how quickly this thing is taking off and the support we've seen. Thank you for that. So just do the same. Enjoy your time at home with your family. Enjoy contributing to keeping them safe and healthy. Take care of as many people as you possibly can, as safely as you possibly can. And tune in on Saturday and join us. It's going to be a great night. We're just pumped at this point. I think it's going to be pretty amazing. I'll be releasing more information on how the tipping aspect will work, what outlets we're using. There will be a PayPal, a Venmo, and a Cash App option. I'll be giving all that information in the next day or so. Enjoy your Thursday, and we'll see you Saturday night, okay? Be safe. Bye.